So right now we are just going to see some glimpses that how our Redux actually works. Okay. So I'm not saying that you will just learn the whole Redux just from this thing that which I'm going to tell you. Basically, the thing is that I'm just showing some glimpses right now. We will do these things further in that much detail. Okay. So right now, let us just change directly to client. And let me just install the important things which are needed to run the Redux. npmi @redux JS toolkit, and I will tell you that why I am going to use Redux right now and just here, and why. What is the reason behind that thing? So let me just install it, and for that particular time, I will just tell you afterwards. Okay, React Redux. So right now these things are installing, and let me just give you a quick overview here that we did a login.js. Okay, we were in the login.js, so I got some error. Okay, let us see this thing afterwards. As you can see, we are having HTTP localhost 1000 here, and the signup.jsx too. I'll be having the like localhost 1000, and like there would be many APIs I'm going to use and I am going to build, in which I'm going to just use this link again and again, again and again, again and again. Okay, so suppose after some time, suppose this is some industry level project, and after some time I just need to change this URL because I'm going to just host my API somewhere like in xyz.com, and I need to change each API now. I need to change each API URLs by just going through each page. Okay, like I just go to all blogs, home, login. I will just go through, I just need to go through from each page, and I will then change these things, and it will take a lot of time. Okay, because if there are something like 100, 200, 300 components or pages, that it would be too much complex, too much, you can say that it's a very big task to just replace the APIs. So for that thing, we can just use Redux, that we are going to just have one variable, and the global variable, you can say the global variable. For example, let's have one quick thing like this is our React. Whatever things are going on here, let's assume Redux as somewhat like this. The global variables, like whatever the component is going on, that variable can be accessed by that particular component from wherever it is. Like if it is in the pages in between the login into login, there can be the multiple components. So it acts like somewhat like this, that it's something like a global environment for the React variable. Okay, for the React things. So Redux. Okay, let us just install it. Okay, I just create the mistake here. I did the mistake here. npmi @redux. I can say redux.js /toolkit. Now my spelling is fine. Yeah, it is. And afterwards, React Redux. And now it should be installed. So for that particular time, I just need to say one thing, that okay, just have the pages, like close the pages folder right now. In the src folder, I need to create one store. I need to create what? One store. And in this store, I am going to have index.js. This means that I am having one store from where I will just able to communicate with my global variables. That is it. That is what I want to say. Okay. So right now I am having this store. Let us just know that, okay, the main things in the store, there should be index.js, because my main page, my main.jsx will look for index.js inside the store. Okay. So that is it. So now let us just configure the store. I need to configure the store, because if you want to build some store, then there should be something through which you can just configure it, or there should be something through which you can create that store. So I want to configure the store from the Redux.js toolkit. So const store is equals to what? I just want to configure this store, configure the store, and there should be object inside it, and I just want to export it. Export default what? I just need to export it as a store. So export default, as you already know what is export default. So I need to just export this thing. It means that with the help of store, I can access the objects which are inside this. Okay, that is the thing. So let us just create a production route here. As you can say, let us have the name it as a production route. Production route.js, and I need to create the slices here. Create the slice. Import create slice from where React.js toolkit, and that's it. And I need to export it to now export default what? Okay, let's see what I'm going to export here. First of all, const production, and I want to say that slice is equals to what? I need to create the slice, and that's it. Okay, I want to export it. Export default production slice, production slice, and that's it. I just want to export it. And inside this subject right now, I can have the multiple things like what? I can say that the name, what is the name of my slice? I want to say that my name is production route, like just a production. And afterwards, what is the initial state? What is the initial state of my that object or that particular variable? Okay, the initial state of my production slice, my production route, or you can say what is a link. You can say it as a http://localhost 1000, and that is it. This is my initial state. This is my initial state, and I want to just okay. So we need to write reducer here, production slice.reducer. It means that we are just create the reducer of this particular production slice, and I just want to need that production route here now. I mean that that production slice I want in the index.js right now. So let us just take it. But you can say that the import, you can say that the production reducer, import production reducer from where? Obviously from /production route. Okay, what I just did, production route, and that's it. So what I can do here, I need to have the list of all the reducers here, reducer, and I can say production is equals to production reducer reducer, and that is that. It means I am able to call the production reducer here, and that is it. Okay, and that is it. So right now what we can do here is just we need to go to main.jsx of our src folder. Go to main.jsx, and what I can do here, like inside this, like before this app, I need to have the providers so that I can wrap my whole React app. Basically, our whole React app, this is actually my app.jsx. So I need to wrap this thing in somewhat like a global variable. This is which is actually called the provider. It means that we can access the global variables inside these providers through our app, and that is it. Okay, we need to import our product provider, basically provider from where? From React Redux. Okay, and inside this provider, it actually needs what? It actually needs store. Store is equals to what? The store which we have created, like somewhat like this, index.js basically. Import what? You can say that the store from where? /store what? Store, and that's it. Okay, so let's see that are we having any error or not. So yeah, we are getting the error. Okay, so now let me discuss this thing, that why we are getting the error. Okay, so for that particular thing we need to go here, and one main thing we need to do is just to wrap the things in the router here. Create the router here, and Control X, and just have it here. And what we can say here is basically, we need to import the router. Import, basically not the router, the browser route. the browser router, which is actually the part of what? Browser router as router from where you can say that the React router DOM, and that's it. Okay, we need to have this browser router, and what we did here actually, React DOM.create. Okay, fine, everything is fine now. Okay, yeah, everything is fine. So what I can say now, go to app.jsx, just remove this router from here, and you can say that form like this. Remove the router and remove this router from here. Let's see now what we are getting. I173, and we are able to assess our things. If I go to my profile, I am able to assess the things. So it means that our you can say that our Redux is working fine. Now let us just check the Redux here. Okay, let us just check the Redux here. There is my page.jsx, from where I can actually assess that my route. Okay, that particular route. So for that, I mean to assess that route. Which route? Basically, this production route. To assess this route, it's localhost 1000, actually not on 100. To assess this route, what are the things I need to use? Use selector from wherever you want. No, it's from React Redux. Okay, that's fine. I just need to use it here, as you can see. Const. Let's have it as a backend link. Backend link is equals to what? You can say use selector, and I want to have it as a state. You can say that the state dot production dot link. Okay, so what is this state dot production dot link? It is basically, as you can see, my current state of what the productions means basically this reducer, and inside this reducer I am having production reducer, and that is what the link is, my initial state actually, my initial state. And if you want to check it that we are getting it or not, so let me just go for the console.log and let me have it as a backend link, you can say, and let us check it for now what it is actually giving us. So console, and you can see we are having HTTP localhost 1000 here. It means that we are getting that backend link, and so let us just use this link wherever you want to. Like let's just copy it and have it here. Have it somewhat like here. So apostrophe comma basically, and instead of this thing, I just want what? I just want to have my that backend link here. And let us now just hit this API and let us now check what is going on. If I just click on the login, okay, so by default it's actually not logging in. So I can say the code master@gmail.com, and afterwards I can say my password here. Let us just write it again, TCM123, and login. So invalid credentials, as you can see, we are able to get the data. So what was the data? We were having TCM123@gmail.com. So let us just check it with this thing, and you can say TCM123 login. The password is login, TCM123 login, and you can check I am able to log in successfully, and I am able to get the profile page. But the thing which actually exists is that we are able to access the login and sign up, and we need to just hide these things actually here. So first of all, let us just repeat the same things for the use selector and the sign up too. Copy it and just paste it somewhat here, and like here, and I just want to copy this thing again, and I want to paste it somewhat like here, and copy this backend link, and I want to submit this thing somewhat like in this particular thing. So apostrophe, and I want to remove this API, and I can say this backend link, and this apostrophe comma once again. That's it. Okay, so that is the particular thing which I was wanted to do right now, and yeah. So the thing is, what is the thing we can do to hide these things actually? To hide these things actually. like if I'm just logged in, then my this login and sign up should not be there. For this particular thing, let us go to the store once again. We are having production route index.js. So right now, let us have auth.js. So the spelling is wrong right now. I just want to have somewhat like auth.js. We can say auth.js, and that is it. Okay, so there is no need to remember each and everything. Just copy it and paste it somewhat here. I want to create the auth slice, have it as a auth slice, not pauth, it's auth. And copy this thing and paste it somewhat like here. Okay, I need to have the name as auth. And my initial states, let us just define the initial states. What are the initial states of my this app? Basically, I just want to have login false. Okay, you can say that the logged in. I just want to know that what is the initial state of my app. The user is logged in or not. Actually, the user is not logged in, so I just want to have it as a false. Okay, just have it somewhat like this thing. Okay, just now I need to create some functions to actually change this thing. So what I can do is I can say that I want to have the multiple reducers here. Multiple reducers would be there. So first of all, let us just have the reducer for the login. For the login, I just want to have the state. What is the state? Okay, and I need to say that state dot logged in should be changed to true, and let us just have it as a somewhat like is logged in. Copy it and paste it there. So right now, whenever I will just hit this function, login function, this initial state will change to true. That is the thing which I want to do. Okay, if I just hit this once again with the logout, if I just want to hit it with the log out, so I need to use the lowercase log out. Basically, I just want to change the state to the that particular thing right now. Okay, these are my reducers. Actually, these are my reducers. So one more thing I need to do here is that I need to export these as my actions, which I'm just going to use further. Not right now, because I just just export it for now. You can say export. You can say that the export const is equals to auth actions, and is equals to what we can say that the auth slice dot what I need to go for the actions here. I need to actually export my actions to from here, and right now just go to index.js once again and have it the auth here, and I want to have the auth reducer, not the production reducer. Basically, the auth reducer, not auth beta, it's auth. So pop it, and I just need to import auth reducer from / I can say production route not. I just want to have auth. Okay, from / auth. So okay, let me just see what is the error. What is the error in the auth.js? Auth slice. Okay, dot reducer. I did all the things now. So why I'm getting this error? Okay, auth reducer dot / auth. Save it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I'm getting the error. Already included file name. Okay, so I can say that the auth reducer, and I just need to rename it as auth reducer and right now it is okay with it. Let us check. Dot slash of reducer. Yeah, it's fine right now. So what I can do here, just go to our login, and let us hit what? Let us hit this login. If user logged in, let us just hit this login. So how we can hit that particular thing? For that thing, we have use what? Use dispatch. Use dispatch. And you can say why I'm just doing a lot of spelling mistakes. So it's use dispatch, const dispatch is equals to use dispatch, from where I'm going to have it. Copy it from the use selector, where we got the use selector. We need to have the use dispatch from that particular thing, and import what? My auth action. Import the auth. Let's wait. Import the auth actions from where? From you can say, okay, I need to go outside, and you can say from the store / auth reducer. I am having the auth actions. So okay, copy it, and let us just go here. Before going to history profile, before going to my / profile page, and even though before I am just doing toast.success, I want to do one thing. Dispatch my auth actions dot login. It means I just call my auth actions dot login function here. This means actually this thing. Okay, so my dispatch spelling is once again wrong. So dispatch. This is what the dispatch spelling is. Copy it, paste it here. So there should be no error right now. And okay, everything is fine. Now, one thing, before hitting this login button, actually, I just want to show you one thing. I am having the Redux.js basically to know what is my Redux state. I am having this okay, no store found. Make sure to follow the instructions. Okay, just why no store is found. Let me just refresh this thing. Okay, so right now we are having this, my production and my auth. You can say is logged in is false right now. Is logged in is false. And let me just log in, and let us see is the status of this particular thing changes or not. Okay, so let me just log in and log in successfully. Now let us check the Redux. As you can see, is logged in is right now what? True. It means that we are able to hit this login function when my is logged in true. So I can say now this is logged in true now. So basically on the behalf of this is logged in, we can actually give the access of the particular things. Okay, it means that I don't want to show login and sign up here now. So we can give the conditional access now. We can give the conditional views here, that I just want to show the login, I just want to show the sign up, I just want to show the profile. So let me just do one thing. TCM blogger. I just want to refresh the things, and right now I want to check what is the state of my is logged in. It is right now false, so I will not show the profile there. So let us just go here, just close all these things. Let me just open my navbar where I was having it. So it is my navbar here. So right now what I can do, I can say I just want to know this thing. No, this thing not. Basically, okay, just have it somewhat like this. And right now I want to have one use selector once again here. You can say that the use selector, and I just want to have state dot auth dot is logged in. It means I want to know the state const is logged in is equals to what? Okay, So I need to import the use selector here. Import use selector basically from where? From, you can say that the React Redux, and that's it. Okay, so is logged in is there right now, is logged in there right now. So name, it's my home, all blogs, profile, and login. So what I can say, this not is logged in. If not is logged in, it means that if my login is false. If not is logged in, I want to slice some things from here. I want to splice some things from this links. Copy it, and I just want to paste it here. Links dot, I can say splice, and right now I want to splice which index, which is 0th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I want to splice the second index, and splice by what? Second. And just one thing I want to remove, and let us check what we are getting here. What we are getting, we are able to have home, all blogs, and login. Okay, as you can see, we are able to have home, all blogs, and login. That's the simple thing. And what I can say, it's not is logged in. It's not is logged in. Else, if the user is logged in right now, I want to change this thing from here. Links.splice, I just want to remove the third index. 0th, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Okay, at that particular time, I want to show 2nd, but I want to hide 3rd. Okay, that is the thing. So login and sign up here. We can also have this thing here, like we can say, where is my sign up button? Basically, where is my sign up button? Let me just have it. Here it is my sign up button basically. So I can conditionally re-enter this thing. To that if it's logged in, if it is not logged in, just not is logged in, and I want to show this link. Okay, fine, everything is looking fine, and once again I just want to have this thing that particular time here too. So I can say not is logged in, then I want to show this link. This is for my mobile thing, and that was for my web thing. Okay, I mean web navbar and my mobile navbar. So right now, if I just go to login, I just want to the code master, tcm123@gmail.com, and I just want to log in, tcm123 login. And you can see right now I am able to have home, all blogs, and profile. Login and sign up no more exists in my this particular thing. And let us also check it in where? Let us also check it in somewhat like this. I'm having this dashboard favorites, okay, and you can see home, all blogs, profile. So we have not given the background, I think so. Background color we need to give here. Okay, just we will give it afterwards. Home, all blog, profile. This is the error which we need to solve. Just go to my wherever you want to. Here it is. Okay, go to TCM blog. So that is the thing which I was wanted to do, and there is one problem exists right now. There is one problem which actually exists. Let's think about it. What is the problem actually? The problem is actually that if I just want to enter, like if I just want to refresh, what is the thing I am going to have? I am going to have login and sign up again, but my user was actually logged in. So why I am getting this login and sign up again? Why is this? What is the concept behind this thing? My mind is just like, why I am not getting the profile page again? So the hack is inspect it basically. Go to application. You can check, and the cookies. I am still having my blogs app TCM. It means that I am already having my token here, but I am not logged in. That is the biggest mistake. That is the biggest thing which we need to take care of. Okay, so what we can do here actually, I just need somewhat like I just need some API, or I just need something which just help me to know that my cookies exist, and it will change my this state. It will change my this state. It means I want to have some magical function, or whatever you want to say. I just want to have something which just told me that yeah, there is the cookie exists in your application, so that my this auth logged in should get true and my state of the whole application should change. This is what I want to do. Okay, so how we can do this? So let us again go to the backend and let us create the API to check the cookie. So let us just create it. Let us just create our API to check the cookie. Okay, so how we can do this? Basically, I'm having the user controller.js which on which we have worked previously. So let me just have the API here for that. So check cookie, I just want to export it as a check cookie variable, and I'm having a request.response, comma response as a callback, and inside that I'm having try and catch block. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I just need to check that is the cookie exist. So const token is equals to request.cookies.blogs.app.tcm. So this blogs.app.tcm is what the name of my cookie actually, which I want to check that whether it exists or not. So if token, then I'll be getting the response from the front from the backend as a 200, and my message would be true. And if this message is true, then I will do to change this. I will just do this thing. I will just just load it properly. I will just change the state of my is logged in. I just want to refresh it again to assess it. Okay, I just want to change the state of is logged in if this is coming true, and if it is not true, if it is false basically, then I will not be able to change the state of my cookie. So that is thing. It means the main thing comes here to know where we want to call, where we will call this API so that we can assess it. My API will be called in my main app.jsx, basically. So let us just comment this console.log error, that what is error we are going to have. And okay, let us just go to our server and let us just import this thing in the routes, because we have not created a route for this thing. And you can say check cookie. I need to check the cookie, that whether my API, whether my cookie is there or not. So what I can say, a router dot I can say that the get, that would be my get request, and I can say slash check cookie, and I can say that the user controller dot check cookie. Okay, user controller dot check cookie. So right now I can just hit on this API and I can check that my cookie exists or not. So what I can do here, just go to the client and go to the app.jsx and the src. In the src, go to app.jsx. And I need to run my use effect right now here. Okay, use effect in the app.jsx, because it will check that my API, that my cookie exists or not, use effect. So I need to have it somewhat like my snippet, and I want to remove all these things from here, and one more thing here too. And let us have the backend link first. Const backend link is equals to what, use selector, and I can say my state dot production dot link. That is it. I am having the link, and right now I want to have my try and catch block here, or you can say const search is equals to this thing. And I just also want to import the Axios here, so I can say async, and I can say that the const response is equals to await Axios await dot get, and I can say that my backend link, basically my backend link, okay, slash API slash v1 slash check cookie, and afterwards this thing I just want to have with credentials true, with the credentials should be true. I can say yeah, that's the thing. And afterwards this API actually hits properly. I can say console.log what is the thing which I am getting. and afterwards, no, basically not here, Control X and paste it here. And I just need to call it, fetch things somewhat like this. So let us just go here, inspect it, and then let us console what is the thing I'm getting here. Okay, right now we are not having responses not defined. Okay, basically my Axios is also not defined here. So let us just import the Axios, from Axios basically. Okay, so that is it. And let us check. Let us hit the API once again, enter. So what are the things we are going to have in the console? As you can see, we are having data. Inside the data, we are able to get the message true. Okay, we are able to get the message true. But okay, just let us assess this thing first. Response dot data dot message, I can say message. Okay, so as you can see, we are able to get the true. So what I can say is basically I just need to have use dispatch, and const dispatch here. Const, okay, const dispatch is equals to my spelling is again wrong of dispatch. Okay, so use dispatch, and I can say just what I can say. I also want to import auth actions, my importer of actions. Import auth actions from store. That's it. And I can say here console.log is so response.data.message stripper is equals to true. I need to do something. What is the thing which I actually want to do here? This is dispatch, and this is my auth actions, and I want the user to be login if it is true. That is the thing, that is the main motive of my this fetching API in the app.jsx. So let us check. You can see I am able to have home, all blogs and profile right now. My login and sign up is not there. If I just want to refresh it, let us check. And you can see again we are having home, all blogs and profile. It means that I am able to know that whether these things are working or not. Okay, these things are working or not. I mean, I am able to check my user exists or not. So right now, if I am going to the profile page, I am able to have a logout functionality here. And logout, let us just log out the person, and if I just click on the logout, my profile page will no more exist. My login and sign up will reappear again, and basically I will just redirect to the home page or wherever you want to, or you can just redirect the person or redirect the any client to the login or sign up or wherever you want to just after clicking on the logout. So that depends upon you totally. So right now we just need to create the API for that particular thing also. Let us again go to our you can say what is auth controller, and in the client, in the server, I am going to the controller in my user controller, and let us just create the functionality for the logout. This is my logout for this particular thing, and you can say exports.logout. This is my name of the function which I'm just going to call in this routes, and afterwards again the callback, and I just want what response.click cooking. So these are the small APIs, that's why I'm not wasting the time to just show you the things here again and again. So I'm just explaining the things. It's just a very small API. So I can say that response.clear, what I want to clear the cookie, blogs app TCM, which is actually stored in my cookies in my application basically, and HTTP only should be true, that so that my server should not my server should not be able to just now this cookie basically. So that is why HTTP only true, so that the backend, so that the front end only can handle these things. So same site none, and afterwards I have just commented this thing right now. There is no need of it. So we will take care of these things afterwards. Let us just now comment it, and that is how our expose.logout will be basically work. And I can go here user.js and I can say logout, and for right now it's router dot post, I can say, and I can say at the logout slash logout, its logout should be, and afterwards user controller dot what, I just need to hit the logout, and that's it. Okay, I just need to hit the logout here. Okay, that's it. And let us just find where we have done the logout things, so that we can just basically log out the person from that particular page. So admin, I am having my this profile page here, my page.jsx is here. So I need to have the sidebar. In the sidebar, I am able to get the logout button. Yeah, here is the logout button. So on click, I just want to do some particular things. On particular things, like on click, I just want to call one API. So I can say that the logout handler, and okay, let us just create the function for it so that I can call my API properly. Const logout handler, I want to have it somewhat like a async and await, and let's have it somewhat like this, my federal function. And before just hitting the API, let me just call import Axios from Axios, because it will create the basically errors afterwards if we have not just called this thing. And one more thing we need to have here is the use dispatch, basically use dispatch, because we will use it for to just change the state. Okay, use dispatch, and I need to have the const dispatch here too, again, once again. Here, why I'm writing these things in uppercase, const dispatch is equals to somewhat like this. And you need to have a semicolon at the end, otherwise it will create an issue for you. And I just need to call my auth actions too, my auth actions. So I just need to have my import and auth actions once again here, auth actions from $/store. That's it. Okay, it is importing everything behalf on itself. So okay, I'm having this error here, just remove it. And afterwards this particular thing, I just want to call the API. Okay, so I can say await Axios dot post, because it's my post API. And okay, we have not created our backend link here, so I just need to import the backend link and slash API slash v1 slash logout. Basically this is my API which I need to call. And the main particular thing is like with the credentials should always be true while doing the API things. With the credentials should be true. And I just need to know that okay, what is the error I'm getting. Okay, let us just wait for it. Const response, I just need to know what is the response. I'm going to have console.log response. Okay, if I just go to my wherever I want to go. Okay, so I just wanted to go in my server, in my controller, in my user controller, and you can see here, you can see that I'm having message. Okay, it means that where is my sidebar? It means that I'll be having response.data.message. So I can say response.data.message. So if it is, so basically what it is giving us, logged out successfully. Okay, logged out successfully. So I can say what I can say, I just don't want to say anything. If this thing happens basically, so I can say that dispatch what, auth actions what, dot logout, which we have created in our store. Basically that is the thing which we have called here. So my dispatch spelling is once again wrong. Dispatch. Okay, that is the thing. And one more thing we need to have, that this backend link, I just need to give the access. So I can say use selector once again. And yeah, just let me copy the thing from somewhere where I have used it. Use selector, where I have used the use selector basically. Use selector. Yeah, here it is, backend link. Copy it and paste it somewhat like here. Use selector. Okay, copy this. Use selector again. And okay, this is important actually. So this backend link should work properly right now. This backend link is here. This thing is here. And one more thing which I need to have, that use navigate. You can say use navigate from React Router DOM. It is actually imported. So const history is equals to somewhat like this, my use navigate actually. And what I want to do is like I'm having the history here, dispatch here, and I just want to have history that I want to go to my home page. I want to go to my home page here. So the spelling is wrong once again. So that is it. That is the particular thing which I wanted to do. Let me just refresh this. If I refresh it, and you can see I'm able to access my profile page, and that particular thing here was there. So right now if I just go to this and I just click on the logout, and you can see I'm able to change the states of my each and everything, my login, my sign up, and each and everything. If I just go to inspect and I just want to go to application, I need to check that my API is there. So it is there. It is right now there. I'm not able to clear my blogs app TCM API. So what is the error here? Let me check. Just do one important thing here. Like if we are having the secure here now, then just create it by default true for now, because my same site should always be true. If you want to clear something from your front end, from your back end to the front end, so this is what we need to do, is like have a secure true always here. So I think so that while logging in we have also used it as a true while creating the cookie here. So you can say here secure always true, and that's it. Yeah, that was the thing which we need to do. That was the thing which I was not able to remember, that what can be the issue. Yeah, this can happen many times. So right now what I can do here, just go here, if go to my applications, basically go to applications, and if I just click on the logout, and you can check my API is, my cookie is now not there, and here it is again. I am having the login and sign up. Now the things come that I am able to log in, I am able to sign up, I am able to change the things from here. But how I can just restrict the user to not access the pages which basically the profile page, if we are talking about. I don't want to give the access of the profile page, the dashboard, and whatever things are there if the user is not logged in, and if not the protected user basically. So how we can tackle that things basically. So that is the important part which we will cover in the next chapter.